cost of roll dodge by 2%, which that's all stamina. Agility, increase your weapon and spell damage by 1% for each piece. Reduce the cost of sneak by 4. Reduce the size of your detection area while sneaking. Increase your stamina recovery by 2% for each piece of medium armor. Yeah, I'd go medium. Plus, it increases your crit damage. Yeah, you're going to be fighting at a distance. Let's take a look at your weapons here. Bows. Volley. Increase your damage done by 2% against enemies 15 meters or closer. You can get real close and get a sneak off. Increase your critical chance rating. Yeah, I mean, I'd go medium. And then I'd do stuff to get your sneak up. I mean, me, myself, I have my sneak up high so that I can get around with as little fights as possible. But you would actually benefit from it because you get that bonus to damage. You get that sneak. You'd have that high crit chance. Yeah, medium is going to be your best. Is going to be your best bet. I appreciate that. I'm just giving you. In all honesty, I mean, there are probably people that are far more knowledgeable. I'm just going based on what I would do if I was in your situation, and I'm just looking at that stuff. I don't know much about your class stuff. Unfortunately, my class stuff is all based on the Arcanist. Thank you, Maddie. I saw that. So I don't know what your class stuff is. Thank you. This is my official pimp outfit. You're also going to have whatever your racial skills are. I don't know what the Dunmer get. You would probably want to work on Ledgerman too. Only because they have the improved hiding, which is sneaking around costs less, which would be huge for you. And then later on, once you get past level 50, you unlock Champion, which is all this bonus stuff that you need to put levels into. Out of Sight is probably going to be one of your favorite ones, just because that really reduces how close you can get, or it makes it so that you can get closer without people noticing you. So there are some areas where I'm like in a very thin hallway and I'm just like sneaking past guys going, Jesus. Any other time they would have spotted me for sure. Also, Fleet Phantom becomes very helpful. And then you have the Sustaining Shadow, which is a cost reduction. So for me to sneak around, I don't use as much stamina. I can sneak for a while and remain pretty hidden. I did it again. this way. I don't know this town as well. I didn't start in the pack, really. I'm a Dominion guy all the way. Coming up on month 2, in all honesty. I've been non-stop playing. Let's see, one moment here. It should tell me if I was to open up Steam. Let's see. I have 355 hours on record. So I'm still relatively new myself and learning stuff. I started out in this world playing through the Aldemary Dominion, started on this little island, conquered all of this island, then came through here, conquered this land, came into here, conquered this land, came into here, conquered this land, came into here, conquered this land, and then it dragged me to Cold Harbor, which is an area of oblivion. I conquered all of that, was able to beat the game, beat the main story of the game, and then they were like, oh, you aren't done yet. You should really see how the rest of the world is functioning. So now you get to live as one of the other armies and see their story unfold. So it automatically threw me into the Ebonheart pack, which is the one you're doing. And of course I started up here. Came down, did this little area here, came through here, and now I'm down here. It's been an experience, I'll tell you that much.
I felt a burst of power from the temple and ventured within, fearing the worst.
I thought she wasn't wearing pants.
What have you discovered?
Melbourne sacrificed their own troops so that Vox could escape with the judgment of Aveloth.
I will discover what powers the judgment of Veloth possesses and why Vox has stolen it. In the meantime, you must pursue Magistrix Vox. For your heroism and service this day, I name you a Hand of Armalexia. Go with my blessing upon you.
You started at Carnathi's Roost?
As Vox fled Warnhold, she went east. With the recent troubles, the Ordinators are on high alert. One of them saw her headed that way.
Then I'll head east.
To the east of Mournhold lies Selphora, a quiet village known for its independent spirit. Vox almost certainly passed through there. Start your search in Selphora.
Well, for me, it actually started in an area that I've never been able to get back to, which was a little room with a bunch of portals. But when it kicked me out, when it kicked me out, I was in Carnathi's Roost, which is way down here. And then I played through the Aldemary Dominion because that was my race is part of the Dominion, so I played through their area. But if you started as a Dark Elf, I think you start up here because Dark Elves are a part of the Ebonheart pack. And they come up here to Bleak Rock and then come down here, go through Stone Falls, and then currently on Deshaun. I don't know what's after that. But if you started in Carnathi's Roost, you may not be a dark elf. You may be either a high elf or a bosmer, which is wood elf. Okay. We completed that. Let's take a look at the map now and see. You're one of the elves? Are you blue with red eyes? Because that's a dark elf. But if you're more of here, a moment, let me get it down to. I don't think there are any wood elves here. No. I'd have to go to Gratwood. Yeah, there are 3 elves. 2 of them are in the same faction, and then the last one, the dark elves, which, let's see, I'm sure I got a dark elf here somewhere. Okay, fine, everybody's wearing a fucking mask up here. That's a dark elf. So they're more blue or pale skin. They have either black or red eyes. Whereas a high elf, there might be a high elf in one of the guild halls.
Fewer people staring at me than I anticipated. What a strange
dark elf.
time you live in.
Elf. Argonian! That's the lizard's name. Took me seeing one. This... That is a Nord. I think you're a dark elf blue. That's real weird, because, I mean, the dark elves...
I don't remember the last time things were this hectic.
Can you believe we have to register to enter the city?
I heard the Maulborn have spies in the city. Maybe that's what all the fuss is about.
I've never seen a blue Bosmer or high elf. Did they start you at Carnarthy's Roost? Where am I? I'm in Deshaun. It is possible that maybe you picked a dark elf but chose the Aldemary Dominion. I didn't think that was possible. But again, I'm only 355 hours into this game, so there are things I don't know. Oh. Yeah. Always come talk to the stable person, at least once a day. Upgrade your mount. That original mount speed is bullshit.
Rub it in, why don't you?
Oh, that's the exit
You must
right
know
there.
Shadowstula has rejected me. Again.
Is this the guy that did it? Yeah, there you go, stable master.
Welcome, friend. You won't find a better...
Well, for the most part, you buy mounts, but I believe you are given... You're given a horse at one point. I think it's when you are at... Well, if you did start at Carnathi's Roost, you'll eventually get there, but after you beat the Roost, you go on to play in Aradon. I'm pretty sure there's a mission in there that gives you a horse. Because I know I have a regular ass horse in my mounts. Acquired from Level Up Advisor. Yeah, at some point someone gave me a horse. And it was in Aradon. Oh, speak of the devil. But I have collected a few other things. Like the saber-toothed camel. He's my homie. Alright. We've done all of this. Caravans. Guarantee you there's going to be something in here. That's a delve. And then that's just one out in the open. There's also this one that's in a delve too. Let's go do the delve. Oh. What you guys working on? Oh, I know what you are. You're the guy I turned the Ritz into. Something. Okay.
You know, I think I'll stay right here for a while.
Yeah, what's going on?
I shouldn't have stood up. Look how swollen that ankle is.
You sound drunk. What's going on?
Resting my twisted ankle. I was sent to Mournhold to get help for Master Rastin, but an Aelit chased me into the swamp. Stupid Aelit. Please, go to our trading post and speak to Tevini Hadran. She could really use your help.
What's going on?
Master Rastin went to talk to the leaders of the Mabragash tribe, and never came back. Tevini can tell you more, if you're interested.
I'll look into it. Oh, damn. That's a new ore.
Or something to attack. Or something to protect.
Okay. I also strongly suggest checking urns and stuff like that, because that's how you get a bunch of the recipes. See? There you go, a recipe. No, I'm in Deshaun.
Imagine the fine attire you might make with that.
Take the water. Alright, do I know this? No, I do actually. Mark is junk. Mark is junk. Okay, let's eat that. A little tomato chutney never hurt. else in here. That would involve me playing out of order, and I, much like Diamond, I like to play things in order. So I unfortunately will not be there at this time. But it is there. I've seen it.
In light or shadow, I am here.
Okay, let's see. Alright. That's that trading post. See, I told you there was going to be something on the way. Oh, actually, it's near the trading post.
What might you make with that?
Veil of the Ghost Snake discovered. Well, once you finish Canarthy's Roost, it's gonna take you to Aradan. And Tenlorn is literally, like, right here. So she's gonna be in your starting point once you get to this island. Okay.
I miss Ebonheart. I wish I was home.
You're just down the road. It's like 5 minutes. Met an apprentice out on the road who said you needed help.
Master Rostin Vendiel is missing. He went into the Mabragosh camp to make a trade deal. It seems he, misread the mood of this trial. Something went wrong. I wish we'd never come to the Vale of the Ghost Snake.
The Mabragosh Ghost Snake?
Ashlanders, but even more isolated than most, worship some snake spirit. Rostin wants to trade for their unique snakeskin leather. They won't tell me anything right now, probably because I'm part of House Halalu. Maybe they will talk to you.
Anything else you could tell me about this place?
I heard that the Farseer calls the shots, but Rostin dismissed the notion. He wants an exclusive deal for the beautiful leathers the Mabragosh make, and he may have overstepped. Rostin was speaking to Gulikan Haranot the last time I saw him.
You're coming at me with a lot of names here. I could try to find out what happened to Rostin.
Thank you for agreeing to look for Master Rostin. I'm sure he was going to talk to Gulikan Haranot. Perhaps he can tell you where Rostin's gotten to.
Okay, anything else you can tell me about this place?
I think the Farseer runs the tribe, but Rostin dismissed that idea. He doesn't believe a woman could have that kind of power. I hope he didn't insult her.
He's probably dead.
Rostin went to talk to Gulikan Haranot. That was the last time I saw him.
Why do they call this place the Vale of the Ghost Snake?
Who knows how these places get their names? Ithrini said that the ghost snake they worship is Sithis. Nonsense if you ask me. All I know is that big snakes slither near the swamps. They looked very real to me. Not ghostly at all.
Oh, this is your first MMO? Okay. Well, it's definitely a different experience. If you were expecting it, I don't know if you've played Oblivion or Skyrim. Other than the lore and all, it definitely plays very differently, very much an MMO. But, I mean, for me, it's kind of addicting just because there's a lot of things to do. I'm always finding stuff to work on. Okay, don't steal. so there's something over there. Oh. Make sure you're also getting materials too.
For furnishing, perhaps.
Those are going to help you out later on. Especially if you're doing your
I'd
daily
look for
writs.
Strong cord. Yes.
Okay, that's a yellow, so that's fine. Alright, another way shrine. Oh! 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 It's 10 o'clock on a Sunday? There might be people waiting. It's very unlikely, but I'll go take a look. Oh, and a chain? I might get lucky. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, they're fighting them. I'm here to help. Throw that down. This is a world boss, and people usually might farm them. Okay, he took notice of me. He got my debuff on him still? Okay, out of magic. The guy's doing a great job of tanking him. Oh no! They were coming up to join us. Nice. World boss taken care of. We got very lucky having someone already there. Is it below?